Well, that seals it, folks. No Super Vegeta coming up next. Instead, Global is getting Kale and Caulifla. This is a tweet by iSeriously. If you guys don't know, iSeriously is one of the most reputable sources for leaks and information regarding upcoming celebrations and units in Dokkan. And as of about 2.5, 3 hours ago, by the time you're watching this, the news had broke, but I was at the vet with the puppy, so I wasn't able to cover it then. But we're talking about it now. We've got Kale and Caulifla coming up next on Global, which does raise a few questions as far as how the campaign is going to shake out. Because on the original JP campaign, things were a little condensed. There was a lot of stuff going on. And like I mentioned in my last video, the next celebration window for Global is about a 10 to 12 day interval. So how exactly are they going to be fitting a Kale and Caulifla celebration into that slot? Assuming, again, if we were to assume that we get a simultaneous Rising Dragon Carnival banner. It is possible we're going to do that. It's also possible that we don't. But I don't foresee them starting something like that and then abandoning it. Because I think they like doing these joint celebrations. And this would be one of the few that they continually do now that they started it last year. So let's jump in and take a look at the JP campaign for the Kale and Caulifla. This was fairly recent. This was in October 5th till the 26th. This is when JP got Kale and Caulifla. It was just like a month ago. You can never predict with Dokkan. I'm telling you, like my last video, I said you can never be too sure what's to come up because they're all over the place. I don't think anybody expected Kale and Caulifla to be dropping next for Global, especially with Super Vegeta seemingly deserving the next slot. I don't know. So let's look at this. We got the Dokkan Festival banner for Kale and Caulifla. A pretty solid lineup. You got Kale and Caulifla, you got Kaba. Kaba, a widely hated unit amongst the JP fans, which is funny because I like him. He's a Universe Rival Saga support, which I love. But yeah, we'll look at that later on. Maybe in another video. We got Videl, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Kefla, Hit, and Blue Kaioken. Pretty solid lineup for the celebration, as well as some extra good units here. We got Videl and Super Saiyan 4. So not too bad here. What else do we have? We've got the Bond of Friendship category summon. Do not summon on this. In fact, let's go take a look at that stupid category. So they ripped this from Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is their first Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover. Love it. And we got all of these guys, Goku, Krillin, Pan, just like, you know, combination. Certain joined forces units, it makes sense. Like you got Slow Plays, you got Trunks, you got the Burly Trio, you got Hercule and Boo, Tien Chaozu. I mean, obviously, there's no bond of friendship between Evil Boo and Good Boo. It's more like Good Boo and Hercule, which is why this guy fits on this category. You got Tien, Broly and Ba, Giru, etc. So, bond of friendship, unnecessary category, but it exists because, you know, business. That's how business works. Kai summons, we got the Dragonstone sales going from the 5th until the 26th. So this is kind of like the Super Vegeta campaign in terms of duration. And in terms of content, like, there's a lot more stuff going on the JP side. So it begs the question, what is going to be on the chopping block for Global to accommodate this schedule into our very accelerated window? I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll have to wait and see. New stage for the Dokkan event. So the Kefla is getting an updated stage for the Dokkan event. We are also, or JP got, I should always mention, JP got the link leveling stage for the Roshi. This was like their answer to the Guru event, you know, that scam event that never gave me a single link level up. Yeah, that one. So this is available, I think, permanently for JP from this celebration. New Dragon Ball history dropped. I believe that's for Super Warriors, which makes sense. It's like all bond of master, not bond, joined forces, bond of friendship kind of thing. Everybody here is basically a friend, buddy. So that happened. New Dokkan Clash. Story events galore, all Universe Survival Saga related, as well as the Saiyan race. We got World Tournament, precursor events, the Raditz, and the Gohan Videl. I do want to point out that out of all of these, this is the one story event that is the most important. So since we are getting Kale and Caulifla next on Global, you don't have to worry about this for too many days, but I would highly recommend that from right now, by the time you guys watch this video, jump into this story event. I'm probably going to make another video just to focus on this. Jump into the story event and farm out these skill orbs once a day. So you're only going to be spending, you know, one batch of keys. I think it's 2 keys. You'll only be spending 2 keys every single day, and from now until this actual campaign starts, that's like 3 days. It's worth it. Because if you can get an early drop on the Universe 6 skill orbs and maybe run away with a gold skill orb here and there, that's going to help you out, especially with all of the upcoming units. Because if we look at this, it's not just about the Tech Kale and Caulifla and the Int Kaba, but also they're doing a couple EZAs here, and some of them might be dropping on Global as well. We had the sub EZA for the Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, the physical one. We also are getting an Extreme Z area for the Universe 6 free-to-play units, and these units are really good. Really good. I did a global prep video on this. These units are extremely good, and that's even before the easy area actually takes place. They're pretty decent. The only one that kind of sucks is the Kaba, the Tech Kaba. But post EZA, he's really good. Let's actually do a brief glimpse at these 3 units. With the EZA, this guy becomes a really good solid unit. He gets more crit the more Universe Rebel Saga allies you have. When there's another Pure Saiyan on the team, he gets stronger, which you would obviously have since you're running KALE and KALIFLA on there as well. This unit was already good pre-EZA. Post-EZA, rapid growth lead, really solid stacked stats for a free-to-play, and then an insanely good support unit in the KALE Super Saiyan 2. So you definitely want to be getting those 3 units ready to go, as well as all of your other Universe 6 units. Maybe you have Tech Hit. Tech Hit also got an EZA on this campaign, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Tech Hit dropped here. So a lot of units can benefit from those skill orbs. So if you can just get a couple of days in to farm out these skill orbs, I would recommend you do so. It's going to be very useful. Only a couple of keys cost too. Oh boy, I hate seeing these. You got the Raditz easy area, you got the Bulma battle prep, and then you've got the World Tournament itself, and then all of the usual stuff that follows that. Weekend summons happen on JP. They also got Peton battle, and then they also got the legendary summon for Godku and Hit. This is not dropping on Global, I can tell you that right now. This happened way too soon. It's not even the end of the month. Oh, it is the end of the month, but we're not even out of November, and this dropped this same month. They're not dropping this on Global at the same... It's not happening in the same month. It's not going to happen. So this is probably going to be one of the things on the chopping block. They'll probably push this. Not a good look with 2 legendary summons kind of in limbo with the Janemba and the Godku, but whatever. It is what it is. This is part of the reason why I tell you guys I don't really particularly like to look at all this stuff. It's because I just like to live in the present. Whatever we get, we get. But, you know, now that I'm kind of doing this sort of thing, I get to see some of the real annoying stuff that happens behind the scenes. Godku and Hit were the Part 2 LR for this celebration. Along came Hito with his EZA. I really hope Global gets this, but I doubt it. I would love to see a Universe 6, Universe Rebel Saga 160% lead, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with the... not with Universe 6, Universe Rebel Saga 160%. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, that is the situation. What is going to be on the chopping block? I predict this one, the Hit, because this is all Part 2, and then also probably the World Tournament. I don't think the World Tournament is probably going to be dropping on Global, because this is how the things played out for JP in the timeline. We had this celebration, right? They got KALE, KALIFLA, and Kaba. EZA for the Kefla. Then they went into the World Tournament where we got the Awakenings for Hit and Tien. But Tien, I think, didn't Tien already get an Awakening on Global? Let me see. No, Tien did not. Okay, that was a JP thing. So these 2 Awakenings happened on JP, and then they also got the Nappa. The thing is, Global just had a massive World Tournament that consisted of basically 2 World Tournaments smushed together. I don't think they're going to be throwing us another World Tournament right after that, because it was fairly recent. We'll have to, again, we'll have to wait and see. And then the easy areas for the KALE and KALIFLA and the Kaba. And then Part 2 stuff. All of this stuff, not happening. Maybe not even the chain battle. Actually, most definitely not the chain battle. All of the Part 2 stuff will be held off for something else. I would imagine we get the summons. At best, we get this sub-EZA, and then maybe the Extreme Z area right here. And then we would jump into the theoretical simultaneous Rising Carnival, Dragon Carnival, Divine Carnival thing. And Global and JP could potentially get the simultaneous LR. Be that LR Future Gohan, LR Merge Zamasu, Goku Zamasu, whatever they decide to do. We'll have to wait and see. So that is going to be it, guys, for this quick announcement video. KALE and KALIFLA's dropping, not Super Vegeta. Are you happy? Are you sad? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you think that KALE and KALIFLA is a better unit to be dropping on this smaller window, or do you think it doesn't matter? It should have been Super Vegeta. We deserve Super Vegeta. Let's just have Super Vegeta in here at all costs. You guys happy or sad? And then what do you think about the upcoming category Bond of Friendship? I'm curious to know what you guys think about that category. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.